everyone, welcome to Myra Lorraine, my YouTube channel. Thank you all, you wonderful folks, for stopping in to watch my video. I really appreciate it more than you'll ever know. Every time you hit that play button, it just warms my heart. And thank you to all my new subscribers that are coming in to watch my videos too. Welcome to our channel, and we appreciate you being here too. So with that said, I want to talk to you a little bit about this outfit you're seeing here. And I say outfit because there are 3 pieces to it that I want to share with you today. Now, this first one that you're seeing here, the top, the pattern is not a new to me pattern, but the fabric is a new to me fabric store, which I will be going back to shop there. And I'll tell you all about this. But I want to tell you what pattern I used to make this top. I started with a pattern that I had in my stash for a while now, and it's not a new to me pattern. I've used it before, but it is the Berta Young 7742. Now I made version B, the one you're seeing here with the multicolored stripes on it. It was one that was simple. I grabbed it real quick because I knew exactly what I wanted to do when I saw this fabric. So I selected that one for this purpose. Now, the only thing that I did differently on this, with this pattern, I'll tell you about, but I want to share this fabric with you. Now, the fabric is called a sheer denim mesh. It's nylon spandex, and it's 100, it's a, no, it's not 100, it's 82% nylon, and the rest is spandex, and it is really beautiful. The reason I picked it out is because of the unique design. As I mentioned, it's a sheer mesh. As you can see my tank top through there, but see how it has that denim look? Can you guys see that? It looks like stitches of denim. And I love the way they had a nice space, and I'll bring this back out so that you can see. I like the way they have a lot of space in here so that the denim comes down on the side here, and then there's a nice space in between. And the same thing in the back. It has all this denim stitching and on the side and a nice space in the back, and then it continues on the bottom hem. Just perfect for this outfit and my vision. Now, I did see something similar to this many years ago. It was an actress by the name of Brandy, and it was in one of her shows, Moesha, and she had on something similar to this, but it was in a black and grays, and it was a dress. It was a fitted dress and long sleeves, but I thought it was so gorgeous. Had a turtleneck. Had that in my head, waiting for that perfect fabric to make that my vision of it. So when I saw this on the website, and I don't think I told you what the website was, Bad Myra, but it is a new to me fabric online fabric store. It's flyfabricsourcing.com, and I'll put that on the screen for you just in case you couldn't understand what I was saying. But when I saw this fabric, I knew exactly. My head went right back to that dress Moesha had on, and I love this. Oh my gosh, I love this. So let's talk about what I did. Now, I used that pattern, the Berta pattern, because I knew I wanted a turtleneck that fit around my neck, and I wanted it long sleeve. And these sleeves are extra long. They actually come down to here, and I'm not cutting them any shorter because I like that look. And so I lengthened the actual top by, I think it was about 5 inches, because I wanted it longer, like a tunic. I also gave myself an extra 5/8 inches in both seam allowances on the side, grading it up to where it's supposed to be at the arm side, because I didn't want to spread that out up there, because I actually made a size 12. I made a size 12 in this. I did want it loose like a tunic. The other thing I did is I opened the slits from the hem up to about right here on my hips, and you can see that here, right here. And it turned out beautifully. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to show you the pictures of me in this. And I'm sorry, but my leggings I'm rolling over my leggings. That's why I'm struggling with that. But it turned out really beautiful. I love the way it turned out. I will probably do this again sometime in the future if I find a different fabric, because I like it so much. I mean, it just turned out beautifully. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this garment off of Sally, my dress form, and I'll be right back to talk about what's underneath. Okay guys, I'm back. Now the two pieces that I have underneath are just basically a cami and a pair of leggings, and both of them are TNTs to me. This first top one, first the fabric. The fabric is a beautiful viscose loop back jersey knit from Minerva Fabrics, and it's called Indigo Blue. I love this fabric. I've actually used this fabric so much. I think I've purchased probably about 6 pieces, different pieces now, maybe more, because this is a fabric that I use for my husband's t-shirts that I make him sometimes, and he has quite a few of them. He loves this fabric and I do too. It has a really nice drape, you guys, just like rayon jersey, but it's a little bit heavier weight than a rayon jersey, so it has a little bit more body than a rayon jersey, but that same drape and the same stretchiness, the 4-way stretchiness, is just a beautiful fabric to work with because of that extra body it has. Now, so I selected the, I selected the iconic patterns Sammy Cami, and this is one that I've used quite a bit for making my camis underneath. I had to reprint the pattern because I lost my first prints that I had done, and so I had to reprint it, and I made the mistake of printing it out in a size 12. I like the 12 because of the roominess on the sides, and I'm going to keep that, but I think for the future what I'm going to do is I'm going to grade it in right here along this seam line. We're going to grade that into a size 10. And the reason is because when I'm wearing it, it tends to want to do this, like it's a cowl neck. It wants to drape both in the back and the front. And I have to continually pull it out so that it looks like, you know, a regular tank. And I don't want to do that. So I'm going to make that change on my pattern pieces for future tanks. Other than that, this is a very quick sew. It goes together. You could probably put it together in an hour, maybe even less, depending on how fast you sew. It is also, the size range is a size 6 to a size 16. Not a whole lot of, it's very limited in its size range. The bust on the 6 is 32 1/4, and the bust on the size 16 is 42 1/4. So that's not very much of a, like I said, it's a very limited size range. Now, the only thing, other thing that I did differently was the straps. I followed all the instructions as I usually do, and I used to follow instructions for the straps, but I did it differently this time. Because it was a little tenuous for me, I did something that was best for me. I just made a skinny tube, and this strap goes all the way around. It starts here and it goes around to the back portion, and this is sewn in with the seam allowance. Side seam allowance is open. Now what I did was I created a tube, just a regular tube, and I pressed it flat, and then I used that to stitch right along the edge of the tube onto the arm side. I also finished the edge of the arm side with serge stitches before I sewed the tube down. It was so fast. It made it so much faster for me, and it looks really nice. I'll bring it in closer so you can see. Sorry about the light fading, but so that you can see that. It looks really, really good. I'm not sure why that's fading. Actually, let me see if I can bring that out. And I can't, but right now, but that looks really good. And the other thing, when I said I serged the edge, I'll let you see what that looks like on the inside. It looks like that on the inside because the the arm side has been serged, and then this tube stitched right down on it. And it worked like a charm. I mean, I really like that, and I will do that from now on when I make my tapes using this pattern, the Sammy Cami. So I really, really like that. And I'm not sure why this is doing that. I'm gonna have you hold on a second. I'm gonna see if I can change that. Okay, sorry about that, you guys. All right, so that's it for the Sammy Cami. The other thing is it has a 1-inch hem on it, and I just did the serge on the edge, and I turned in 1 inch and pressed it down. Turned out really beautiful. It's a super, super fast tank to put together. Now for the bottoms, I'll bring this pattern cover up. I use the Green Style Simpatico leggings. You guys have seen me do this, I don't know how many times. This is a TNT for me because it's one pattern piece for the leg portion. And then there are 2 pieces for the band. There are 2 versions, length versions, as you can see. There's a cropped and then the full length. And then they have 2 different waist heights. They have a mid-rise and a high-rise. I made the high-rise. I always make the high-rise because of my mature body. I wanted to make sure I have a good, comfortable fit. Now, I love these leggings because they're just super fast to go together. Very easy. I think a beginner can do this one very easily. And it looks really, really nice, fits really nice, and it's very comfortable. Let me get this pin out of here. And with the drape of this fabric I was telling you about, oh my gosh, you can actually see when I'm showing you this waistband how drapey that is. I mean, it's just like a rayon jersey, but this is a viscose. And because it's that loop back, like a French terry, it has a little more body to it than a rayon jersey. My husband's favorite fabric for his t-shirts. This would be gorgeous in any type of loungewear. I mean, it feels so super soft to touch. I wish we had touch-o-vision so you could feel that. It is amazing. But I love this. I purchased so many colors of this. As a matter of fact, I still have 2 colors up on my my fabric stash here, and in my other closet I have some more. It's just that nice. But anyway, here are the leggings, and here's that high waistband. This is not the mid-rise, it's the high-rise. And as I mentioned, it's one piece pattern, so you don't have any side seams on the legs at all. It's just the inseam pattern. The inseam is the only one where you're going to have stitches, and that's another reason why I love this. No side seams down here. But these are the leggings, and now I'll have to roll some pictures of me in this outfit so you can see it. I absolutely love this outfit, you guys. It is amazing. It looks so good on me. I can wear it with heels like you're seeing, and in the video I think I changed from my heels to my sandals. You may not be able to see that, but I absolutely love it. I like the way I placed the side slits. It turned out very, very well. I also like the color of the leggings and the tank top underneath that top were perfect. I could probably do black under here too for a contrast, which will probably show more, and white under it as well. I like that I could probably wear this top with something else under it and some jeans. You can just use your imagination, but I love this, you guys. So you've seen the pictures of me in it, and if you have any questions about either of these pieces or the patterns, please let me know. I will link in the description box below any of the patterns so that you'll be able to get them if you want, and I'll also link the fabrics if they're still available. I do know at the time of this recording that this fabric is still available. So if you want that, it'll be linked in the description box below, as well as the other fabrics. So that's it, you guys. As I always say, stay blessed, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye now.